I saw this tweet, tweet again, X, and then it was very insightful, right? IShowSpeed responds to AI generated video of him that fans believe were actually real. This is getting turned off. Officially, no more. Y'all can't do this anymore. Like, obviously, I already expected this would happen as AI get better and better and better. Like several years ago, when I first saw the AI and how they develop and how they improve so fast, I already knew that within 10 years, it's gonna change so many things. It's gonna change so many things, and it's obvious that people's gonna be using it, right? Like to be honest, like Speed is a public figure, right? So obviously these things gonna happen all the time, right? People just do whatever they want on the internet, like to clown on each other, to clown on clown on their fans, and just do the thing they usually do all the time on the internet, messing around, right? They're just gonna clown on each other whenever the opportunity arrives. And Speed, as the persona he portrays online, is like a crazy sporadic person, right? He's just very energetic, doing a lot of crazy stunts, right? So I'm not surprised that people are starting using, the new Sora model to start making content of him, just messing with him, messing around, right? To be honest, it's just like Hassan, right? About the drama with his dog Kaya, it's literally just people just making all kinds of content, right, about him, and because of what this is just what they do, right? You're a piece of content to them. You yourself present yourself online creating content. To them, you're like the gesture. You're their entertainment. Nobody's gonna no Most of the people don't treat you really as a human being, right? Some of them do, but then they just treat you as an entertainment they take in their everyday life. Like to be honest, it's like it's all fun and games when everyone are just like messing around and playing. It's always those. I think Speed spoke this out is because that he's probably saw some nefarious stuff, the stuff that he felt uncomfortable that the people are creating, right? Doing stuff that are like nefarious, and then obviously that he just come on, this, you can do that. But then obviously there's gonna be some of them gonna be like creating those content that's actually just like kind of bad, right? I think majority of them are just funny, but some of them are actually bad, and it's gonna be an issue for sure. It's gonna be an issue in the future, right? To be honest, right now, in my opinion, the AI is still in the phase of like the Wild West, right? Just like the early internet days, where everybody doesn't really know where the rules are and people are just messing around, and nobody really know what to do with it. Like, I'm not sure if you guys remember, like in the early days of YouTube, in the 2000s, right? We were seeing some wild stuff on YouTube, and nobody really, and then it was considered more like normal. There's no copyright going on. There's no like bans. There's no strikes. There's nothing, and it was just very wild. And then I love that phase, right? Right, copyright was like much looser back then, and also like the demonetization stuff wasn't really a thing back then. It eventually are, right? Eventually happened, right? Also, the content like Filthy Frank, I I don't think those kind of content will survive in the current day and age. Like he's gonna get like if somebody do something like Filthy Frank's content, like in these days, it's gonna get banned into hell. Nobody's gonna be able to watch that shit. It's gonna get people's gonna like get angry over it. He's gonna get demonetized. People are just gonna ban the shit out of it. And to be honest, like how I thought about this when I saw it is like in the future, most likely it's just gonna have a law came out because like people just eventually won't be able to identify the difference between real images and fake ones. It's just gonna be too real, and then I think right now, 70% of the people on this planet right now couldn't tell the difference between like real image and old one. Like my parents couldn't tell the Sora videos like if they're fake or not. They're getting to the point, right? To like, people just couldn't tell the difference. I can guarantee you, a lot of people are like probably like my age, like 20 to the 40s or like 20 to 40 years old. People just could. Well, they will not be able to tell. They will not be able to tell, and it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. Right? And let's see what people are talking about down here. Yeah, it's too real. Yeah. Well, it's gonna get more real, boy. No, no turn off switch. Yeah, the watermark. It's either that Sora's gonna put watermarks, or all the or either there's gonna be a law that's gonna enforce people to add watermarks on AI created content, like purely AI created content. If you just assist it, like it's probably gonna be percentage based. If it's like 50% you, 50% AI, I think that's just fine. You probably just like write it in the description. But if it's like 90% AI and 10% you, then sure, you need to add watermark or like a description like, oh, this is made with AI. It's not like made by me. I think that law eventually is gonna happen. That law eventually is gonna happen 100%. Alright, let's see what else. If you want AI to be restricted, you need to make AI clips of celebrities doing horrible things. Possibly, possibly. Isn't US already have a law like this already? Yeah, true, true. Is this more the content now? Either way, yeah, I think it's not gonna stop. Obviously, people won't stop just because you say stop. People just still gonna make it. It's just that eventually the law's gonna happen, and then probably it will just help people to identify whether this is AI or not. Yeah,